Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jonathan and I've been a diabetic for 3 years. So today, as you can see by the description, this is my 10 reasons why I've chosen to go for the Tandem tslim X2 insulin pump. Some of you may know if you're a returning viewer, so thank you for that. If you're a new viewer, I hope you like what we're going to do. If you've been following my story, I've, like I say, been type 1 diabetic for. Sorry about the noises. We're in the garden, so we're gonna hear noises. I'll try and ignore them. So I've been a diabetic, type 1 diabetic for 3 years. I was diagnosed on June the 10th, 2017, and I've been given funding by the NHS in the UK for insulin pump. Been up and down for 3 years. It's not controllable. My HbA1c is not coming down. Been having problems with injecting and things like that. So we're on the road to pump. I've got to go and visit the clinic in hospital on the 4th of August, where I'll be fitted. So a couple of weeks ago I was asked what pump I wanted. After a lot of research onto other YouTube channels, namely Nerdabetic, amazing channel, and he's a tech guy, and he goes through all the nitty-gritty of all the units and all the pumps available and lots of other things. So that's a good channel to see if you needed to do a bit of research. The other channel I found really helpful was Diabetic Danica. She's using a Tandem tslim X2, and she's also a diabetic educator in the US. So that was a good channel to watch. These two guys have inspired me to do my own channel here in the UK, because there's not that many YouTubers, bloggers, vloggers in the UK doing this, especially men. One good channel I found in the UK was called She's Diabetic, and that's a really good channel to watch as well. So there's a little bit of research there if you want to have a look. I'll pop the links in the description below when we're finished. So pop over, tell them I said hi, and see what they're up to. So basically, my 10 reasons for choosing the Tandem tslim. The first one is it's small, it's compact, it's neat, and it easily fits in my pocket. I don't think I'm going to wear a clip on the outside of my belt, only purely because of work. I'm furloughed at the moment because of COVID-19, so I'm not at work at the moment, but when I go back I work in a garden centre, so it's a lot of lifting, a lot of bending down, a lot of moving, and it would be easily caught and catched with it being a tubed pump. So that was one of the main reasons for going for that particular pump, is the fact that it does fit in your pocket. When you see the guys, I haven't got one to show you unfortunately. I did email Tandem and ask them if I could have a dummy box or something like that, or a dummy model, but unfortunately I've not had a reply, so that's not a problem. It would have been nice to have shown you one, but I've not got one. But I'll pop a picture up there and you'll see what it's like. I'm sure if you've seen my other videos you've seen them popping up. So yeah, fits in my pocket, that's great. The second one is, which I believe makes the Tandem tslim X2 unique, is it's updatable. It's the only pump I'm aware of on the market that is updatable. Normally if you get a pump, you have it for 4 years, that's its warranty period. If a new model comes out with that supplier, or they change something, you have to wait for the 4 years is up to be able to get the new pump with the new features on. I like to keep up to date. I'm not a geek, I'm not an IT freak, but in the slightest, but as you can tell by these videos, but I do like to keep up to date. So it's updatable. You plug it into your computer, and you can download the new software onto it, so it almost makes it a new pump. Number 3, it's got a touchscreen. A lot of the devices out there that diabetics use are scrollable, so if you need to put a figure in or a number in, you have to press a button or keep pressing a button until it's at the desired number you want. Now I use a AccuCheck Aviva Expert meter to calculate my carbs and take my blood sugar levels. Now this is what I mean by scrollable. Let's switch it on. I don't know whether you can see that because of the sun, but it's scrollable, so you have to press the buttons to go down to what you want, and then you have to punch in the numbers on here. Sorry, you don't punch in the numbers on here, I'm talking nonsense. You have to press the buttons down to get to the numbers you want on the screen. So if you're having a carb meal and it's 120 carbs, you have to keep your finger on that button until it reaches 120. So it can be a little bit frustrating. So the good bit is that it's got a touch screen. So it's got a touch screen that's a bit like a calculator, so you can touch the numbers that you want rather than having to scroll to the number that you want. And because we're in a what's the word? Because we're in a it's going off now. Because we're in a turn that off. That's my Libra sensor going off. Because we're in a we live in a world with lots of IT. Touchscreens are just a lot easier to use. Touchscreens are all on phones, aren't they? So that was another reason. Reason number 5, I tend to go high at night time, so from about 8 o'clock onwards. One of the reasons is obviously the bolus setting for evening meal, so we've been trying to mess around with that, but nothing's working. So between 12 and 3 o'clock in the morning I tend to go quite high, and the Tandem tslim X2 has a sleep setting. It's a sleep mode. Now I don't know at the moment whether you have to or you can only use that with a paired CGM like a Dexcom, so it's reading your blood sugar levels. I guess it has to, but at the moment I'm not funded for a Dexcom, so that feature might not work, but it's on there, and it's a good feature because it will lower your or it will keep you in range lower at night time. The range is tighter because you can put all different sorts of settings in to keep you in the range that you want to, especially when it's linked with a Dexcom. I guess I'm going to have to test my sugars with my Libre on my arm, and then input the figures in manually. So that setting might not work, but it's there for if and when I'm able to start using a Dexcom, or the Libra 2 has alarms on it, which would be a little bit better than having nothing at all. So that's cool. Reason number 6, it links to the Dexcom, so that's run into that nicely. If I can get a Dexcom or a CGM, continuous glucose monitor, then your blood sugar level is automatically sent over to your Tandem tslim automatically, and that's cool because there's no finger stick calibrations with Dexcom either, unless you want to do them. So it does it all itself, which is cool. Now I know some of the other pumps have these features, some of them don't, so it's research and research. Number 7, potential links to the Libra. I believe, and I've read bits and bobs on the Tandem site and on the Abbott Freestyle Libre site, that they are forming a coalition, a partnership if you like, where Libre will let Tandem use their technology and the other way around. So hopefully in the future, I don't know how close it is to the UK, I think it's pretty close to the US, don't know how close it is to the UK in coming out, but hopefully in the future that the Libra will link to the Tandem tslim, so my blood sugar level that's read from the sensor will automatically go to the pump, and then because of the technology that the Tandem uses, called Control IQ, it can then suspend insulin, and I believe it can give a correction dose as well if you go too high within certain parameters, so that's rather groovy. Number 8, it's got a temperature alarm. As all diabetics know, the hotter insulin gets, the less it works, and it shouldn't be kept warm. And it's the only pump that I'm aware of that has a temperature alarm, so it'll alarm you when the insulin's getting too hot. So that's good. I like that. Number 9. The reviews are amazing. Whether you're looking for a holiday, a hotel, you'd go on probably TripAdvisor, things like that, and look at reviews. Well, the one thing when you're looking at pumps is you look for reviews as well, and the reviews are amazing. And you get comments like, it's changed my life, best thing I've ever done, you won't regret it, things like that. So that's all good. With everything, it's not going to suit everybody when you do get those reviews, but you have to look at it as a whole really. So the reviews are good for the Tandem tslim X2. And number 10, I struggled how to put it in words really, but when you see something in life that you like, that you want to save for, if there's lots of different types of things that you want to go for, you will always favour one particular thing. For whatever reason, you've just got this this feeling that it's going to be good, and I had this feeling about the Tandem tslim X2. So number 10's reason is I just like it. So that really concludes my top 10 of why I've chosen Tandem tslim. Like I say, I'm being fitted on the 4th of August. Can't wait, getting excited. I'm like a big kid in a sweet shop. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. That's about it really today. It's not a long video like the others have been, so I hope you get something from it. If you're looking at into pumps yourselves, if you've been funded for a pump in the UK, or even your insurance is paying for a pump in the US, have a look out there guys. There's some brilliant pages. Like I said, I've put all the links in the description box below. If anybody's struggling out there and they just want a bit of support, I will always mention the Facebook group that I'm on. I'll pop the link in the descriptions below for that. That's a groovy group. Help each other, have a chat, have a giggle. That's what it's all about. So I'll leave you with that. I hope you're all keeping well. Hope you're all keeping safe. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe. Pop us a like, pop us a comment, and if you've got that bell icon, press that and it will inform you when, or notify you when I upload new videos. So hopefully we'll do a video when the day comes that I get the pump. I intend to do one on mental health, how it affects us Type 1 diabetic, how I cope with it, how I have coped with it. So we'll do one on that, and maybe a day in the life. I've done a little bit of videoing, but I'm having to practice. So yeah, so that's all good. So like I say, keep safe, stay strong. Ta-ta.